Holy moly. Hey guys, man, welcome back. Far out. It's been a minute. About a year, to be honest. Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I had to pretty much put YouTube on the back burner and stop making videos for a while just because yeah, I thought 2020 was a rough year, but 2021 ended up being a little bit more rougher than the year before. So anyway, we're in 2022. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone had a good one. Just a quick update on why I had to stop doing videos for a little bit. It just got a bit crazy. For one, it was the shortages. There was a shortage of timber. COVID, because there was a material shortage. Some of our materials started getting stolen off site, which is, come on man, it's freaking rough. But we managed to get through it. And so, beginning of this year, I thought I'd decide, you know, I'd want to get back into it. But yeah, anyway, the first job we're doing this year is we're going to be installing these steel beams in this house that we're currently doing. We stood up the frames towards the end of last year, so this was our last job that we did. And so, yeah, that's our first goal for this morning. Let's get into that. How are you feeling, Wena? You want to have a quick break for a little bit? 5 minutes, sit down?
Yeah, I feel alright. Fuck off with it.
So I thought I'd just talk about what it is that's going through my head while we're doing all this stuff. When we're installing the steel, you don't usually cut all of them. There are a few things that you need to realize when you're doing steel work before the crane arrives. Making sure that firstly all the steel is well fixed together, bolted down, attached to the frames. And another thing is to make sure that the heights are correct, because when the way all these steel beams are connected together is that most of this is done off just the plans. So the architect will send the plans over to the steel manufacturers, and then they'll start building all the steel so that they fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. But that doesn't always happen correctly on site. One of the things being out would be the foundations. That's something that they cannot account for in the factory. So on site we have to do an actual measure up, and we found that this steel post here, which you will see when it all gets assembled, is that it was 80 mils higher than the posts on the inside of the framing that we installed. So that was something that you check, because once the crane comes here and then steel starts getting loaded on, you don't really have the time to cut steel down. So that's a good thing to keep in mind when you're installing steel. So yeah.